never buy a piece of land until you get all of your entitlements fully permitted, ready to go. Now, there are certain markets where there's a ton of competition. If you feel like you absolutely have to have that parcel and the only way you're going to get it is to close, well, that's your decision. You just need to make sure that you can withstand the worst case scenario if you don't get the zoning you're looking for, if you get downzoned. And downzone means the property might be approved or zoned for one thing, for 100 units or whatever, and then the city all of a sudden decides to change the zoning where you can only do 50 or 20. That's downzoning. So anyways, long story short, what I do is I get depending on the size and what I'm doing, a minimum of 60 to 90 days of a feasibility period where I get 60 to 90 days just to study the property to see if it's even going to work. What I want to do is even feasible. And that's where I go in and I start studying things like, for a hotel, you study ADRs, you try to get some construction costs, you try to understand utilities, traffic, things like that, demand drivers, do your STAR reports, and just do very minimal things to understand, is the project even going to work? Is the city going to approve it? Are they behind it? Are they against it? Whatever it is. For land development, when I do land development projects like subdivisions, same kind of thing. What kind of opposition am I going to face in the community? Things like that. So I get, depending on the size of the project, 60 to 90 days. If it's a big project, I might get 6 months. It's a free look. No money, just a total feasibility.
You're putting up earnest money, though, correct? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's what I mean. No earnest money.
Really? No earnest money or anything. Okay. Okay.
No, that's just a feasibility. And then once I decide, okay, yes, it looks like this will work. Looks like I can sort of do what I want to do. The numbers are going to work. Then I put earnest money down and go for another period of time in the due diligence process of getting all of my entitlements and the entitlement process. So the feasibility is a free look, no money down, no earnest money. And the agreement is I'll give them whatever work product that I create during that time period, they can have it. So if I do any surveys, if I do any market reports, if I do any of those types of things, I'll give that to the seller as consideration in terms of option money instead of writing a check, because I don't even know if it's going to work yet.